Welcome to your class on meditation with the Vishuddha Yantra for the throat chakra. As always, when working with the yantra, we want to get ourselves into a comfortable seated position, putting the image of the yantra out at our eye level in front of us where we can gaze upon it. Lighting any candles, burning any incense, grabbing any crystals we want to work with, and then getting ourselves comfortable and grounded and present into our body. Starting off by closing our eyes, taking a few long, deep breaths to center ourselves in our body, and spending a few moments before you start working with the yantra just listening to the sound of your breath as it passes through your throat. After you've done that for a few moments and you feel you are ready and you are centered and you are grounded, open your eyes halfway and you begin gazing upon the yantra. And as always, we're going to start at the 1 o'clock position. So we begin here. And we start, the first thing we notice when working with the yantra is the outer layer. We notice the petals that are making up the lotus flower we're gazing upon. For the Vishuddha Yantra, the throat chakra, the pattern of radiant energy is 16 petaled lotus, which you see depicted here in beautiful lavender purple. So the first time you gaze upon this yantra, you want to let your eyes travel around the outer rim, noticing the 16 petals, connecting with the pattern of radiant energy of our throat chakra, the Vishuddha energy, allowing that pattern to infiltrate and permeate your subconscious. And then you're going to come back to the top, beginning at the upper right hand 1 o'clock position, approximately. And slowly start noticing the Sanskrit letters that are written on each petal. Each one of these Sanskrit letters represents a mantra that is derived from one of the 16 vowels of the Sanskrit alphabet, which represent pure sounds. Again, when we're working with sound in these yantras, Sanskrit is very linked to pure sounds of creation and of movement, of energy and flow, and that is what we are working with here. So as we go around, you'll see that I have written the pronunciations by each petal for you. You can go ahead and note them yourself. You have a version of this yantra in your PDF file. And we begin here. I'm You'll notice most of these mantras are associated with musical sounds that we know, and if you were to match them up, you would understand them. Meditation on this yantra and using these sounds enhances our appreciation of music and chanting. Vishuddha chakra filters the impure energies from the 5 lower chakras. it cleanses them, it transmutes them, it distills them into clean, untainted vibrations, which allows them to then travel upwards and be released. That is why there's so much healing that occurs through the flow of the heart and the throat chakra working together to transmute and purify these heavy, dense things we come in contact with. And you'll notice it finishes with ah. And there are some philosophies and circles believe ah is the sacred sound of creation. That ah is the sound of God. So by working with ah, it's very healing for the throat. And you'll notice as you work with these sounds that they move through various parts of your body as you go through the chant. So as always, when working with the Yantra, you want to do several rounds, working with the petals and working with the seed mantras and the seed syllables, doing your chanting. After you've done that a few times, where you've only gone as far as the petals 2 or 3 times, on the next time you sit with the Yantra, you'll come within after you've worked with the petals, allowing your eyes to spiral inward, to come to rest on the mythological white elephant with 7 trunks. This is Arivata. He is the vehicle, the sacred vehicle of Indra, who is leader of the Devas. He represents the ability to transcend space and time, to transcend dimensions, to extend outwardly out of this 3rd dimensional reality we live in. So as you come to rest and contemplate Arivata, you can connect with that. And after you're giving yourself a few moments to contemplate Arivata, you'll notice that behind him, tucked just at the bottom of the circle, there is a smoky purple crescent moon. This crescent moon is also the symbol of space, which is element, the physical element of Vishuddha chakra, also known as ether. Beyond air, it's sort of the intelligent space that is not air. It's the space that air fills, if you will. It's the space of infinite, endless possibility, the ether. And we connect with that element now by gazing mindfully upon the crescent moon in contemplation. And then you'll notice we also have a circle and another circle and a triangle. So there are very many layers of sacred geometry embedded in this yantra that you are gazing upon and contemplating. And the next thing you'll notice is that on the back of Arivata, he is carrying the Sanskrit mantra Ham, pronounced like H-A-M, which is the seed mantra for Akasha, and thus it is the seed mantra for Vishuddha chakra. So connect and contemplate on Ham for a few moments, internally chanting. As you breathe in, hearing the sound so, and as you exhale, hearing the sound hum in your mind. Breathing in is so, exhaling is hum. This sound originates in your throat. And then of course after that, coming to final rest on the bindi at the center of the yantra, and working with that for as long as you can, gazing upon that in contemplation. Taking your time with these and really allowing them to permeate your subconscious will have profound effects on your chakra work. Thank you for watching. Namaste, and I look forward to hearing about your work with this yantra. Bye.